He's gonna need cash on you then.
All right, man. What's up, man? This is Penthouse Talks right here, and this is episode 2. Episode 2, man. I got 3 lovely guests right here, and we are about to get active today. I promise you. Yeah, I'm gonna just jump right into it, man. I'm gonna goddamn introduce everybody on the show. We're gonna start right here. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Asia from Alabama, 27.
I'm Lex, your favorite Lex on Instagram.
Okay, my boy.
And I go by many names, but I'm Malik from Atlanta. Kurtwood to be more exact.
Malik from T-Mobile.
Malik the credit guru, Malik from T-Mobile, whole bunch of Malik the Kappa, whole bunch of names.
Yeah, man. But what's up with y'all, man? How y'all been, man? What's been going on?
Kickback, cooling.
No complaints, a lie. Hey.
Y'all good? I appreciate y'all coming out here, rock with me today. Here on this show, like I said, man, we got many different topics we're gonna talk about today. Definitely, I want to start off right now. We like to talk about shit that's going on right now, what we done seen right now, and I said we were gonna start off right now with this Blueface and this Krishan Rock situation, man. She came out, she said she pregnant. That nigga like, shit, that shit ain't mine. She done fucked 10 niggas. And I just want to know, like, what y'all think about that shit, though?
You better go to Maury.
Man,
That's allegedly though. We don't know.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
they whole little situation toxic though.
Yeah, definitely.
Toxic.
I really think all that shit really just for show. That's just me. I think, like...
I don't think it's for sure. I think she actually loves him.
Cause I ain't gonna.
Oh, no, she definitely love him. I think she crazy
She
for
really
sure.
her. Like I really think she.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to have my girl or someone that I'm messing with get in a whole bunch of fights. A lot, for sure. You could do a whole bunch of other stuff instead of
But
that.
shit.
Cause they look at how they fight each other. You would have thought they were UFC fighters. Black eyes, bruises, everything. But
I mean, sometimes love be difficult.
Man,
Yeah.
Don't nobody understand your love like you and your partner, though. I just feel like they just on their own heartbeat. They got their own little...
it's just a way to show it, and neither one of them. It's hard to speak on other people's stuff.
Facts.
It's hard to speak on.
you can just speak on what you see. I think they toxic together, but it's very passionate. It's just toxic.
Yeah, definitely toxic. I think they definitely gonna get their own show, and that
They
shit
got
gonna be
one.
like,
They
well,
already
yeah,
got
well,
one.
yeah. I mean, like they gonna get like a major though. They gonna be like a, you know how Stevie J was, you know, with Jocelyn.
Yeah, but Stevie wasn't beating her.
She was beating his ass though.
Right.
I'm saying, but she beating up Blueface.
Yeah.
It ain't like he ain't just beating her now. It's like a two-way street. She definitely is provoking him. I think, you know, she definitely provoking him in that situation to where shit just going left.
I think that she's always just put under a bad light. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors when the camera's off, when nobody's around. We don't know. So
Yeah.
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 You can only speak on what you see, and
Exactly.
anybody can.
Y'all think she pregnant?
Yeah.
I believe she pregnant.
definitely-
But she been drinking too though now. She was just on the ground drinking.
I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
I mean, if you don't know before, she just better stop now.
I
Yeah.
might go to chop too. My man ain't ready. Chop. Okay.
She done been there a couple times though.
That's why she said
Yeah,
she
but
was
you
tired
know.
of having those. But
Yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, definitely. Once again, I appreciate y'all coming out. Man, Malik.
What, man?
Hey, that boy say he's the credit guru, man. Talk to me about credit. What it is that you do?
So pretty much, I am a celebrity credit specialist. That doesn't mean I only deal with celebrities. I deal with regular people like myself, but I do have celebrity clientele and whatnot. But I pretty much just help people correct the errors and issues within their credit reports. You know, try to make things a little bit more spiffy, so that way they can obtain certain goals and, you know, accomplish certain things. Because a lot of people, let's be real, with our people, the black community, we don't really know a lot about credit, finances, you know, a lot of stuff in the finance world we really don't know much about.
Right.
So when it comes to credit, a lot of people think, well, I made a few mistakes, I can't do nothing about those mistakes, and it's not really true. Like, it's a lot of laws and stuff put into place to help protect you that you can use against the credit bureaus and the creditors to fix certain things. And once you get that fresh start, essentially, just handle stuff correctly. That's it. But yeah, I just help people at a second chance. Yahoo Finance said I was the guardian angel of credibility. So.
Oh yeah.
When
you got started doing that?
I've always been very focused and credit driven, if I should say. But I really started to take it serious in 2018. Summer 2018, I had a little hiccup myself that I needed to correct. And once I took care of that, then I said, I got to T-Mobile, I'm known for it. I did a lot of things at T-Mobile, but I said I need to really honestly try to help my people because there's a lot of people. I was in a bad position. I ain't like that feeling, and I know it's a lot of people that felt like how I felt and probably still feeling like how I did. So
I know I was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all credit straight?
Good credit is essential. Yeah. You get to a certain age where
you need it.
Yeah.
Utilities. Insurance,
hey, tell you,
emergencies.
I just got mine right. I'm about to be 30. I'm just getting mine together. Hey, so what would you say? Like, what would you say to a person, all right, that come to you? They got like a 400 credit score, or they like, hey man, I want you to, make some magic happen, man. Hey, I want to pay you. Can you get my credit together?
Let's do it. that's pretty much right. That, because at the end of the day, like I stated, it's certain laws and stuff that was put into place, like the FCRA. I don't want to speak our jargon and stuff like that, but the Fair Credit Reporting Act was something that was put into place in the 70s. So that's over 50 years of laws and guidelines that was put into place to help us, right? So anything on your credit report can be disputed off and removed. If it can't be verified, it has to go. If it's not in compliance, it has to go. If it's not accurate, it gotta go. If you can prove one of those three things, or even all three, or if it was fraudulent, it gotta go. And that's pretty much it. But when someone comes to me with 300-400s or no credit or whatever the case may be, it's not a job too large that we can't take care of.
You gotta pay back removed items?
So when you do remove items, understand you legally, you sign for those items. Even if you physically didn't sit at an office and sign on the dotted line, if you accepted a credit card or anything of that, a line of credit, you pretty much signed the contract. So you do have to pay back anything that's removed. But I tell people like this, I'm their PR, right? So you got all this bad stuff in the media and the headlines about you. I'm here to make those things disappear, right? But then on the back end, behind closed doors, I'm going to hold your hand and we're going to try to formulate a plan to take care of your debts. Because if you don't, you either going to get sued or they're going to garnish your wages. So if you making $1,500 a week at a job, they might say, well, give me that. So now after taxes, after taxes, now you bring it home $500 a week or something.
Imagine them taking your check though.
And once they garnish,
that's
day one. You got
child support.
You got to pay
child support.
And I can remove child support from the credit reports too, but people still have to understand.
Hold on. I know there's somebody out there that need that.
But listen, if you watching this shit, listen. My boy said, if you got some child support, my boy getting that shit going.
Anything can be taken off of your credit report, but understand, don't be a deadbeat. Pay what you owe. Pay what you owe.
Hey,
okay?
I'm glad you just said that. I was gonna ask all y'all a question, right? So, and I just want to see how y'all feel. Does a person's credit reflect their character? Y'all think that a person's credit reflect their character? I'm
gonna let them answer that first.
Y'all want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like at our age, yes. Nobody wants to be with somebody that does not have some type of structure or financial stability, and I feel like that's the core at our age. Good credit, that's the core. You can do stuff with credit that you can't do with money. Credit can get you indoors that cash can't. So for me, it might not directly reflect your character, but it's going to make me,
What you think?
I kind of agree and then I kind of don't because I understand, with credit, you might have did stuff in the past that, you messed up, but you're trying to get it together. I don't think that really, reflect on you as a person. Now if it's super messed up,
so if it's super messed up, it reflects your character. But if it's just a little messed up, it don't reflect your credit.
I mean, it still does. I mean, but
You gotta pick. You on both sides of the fence.
Super messed up. Like I'm gonna have some questions, but I'm not gonna judge you off it. But
So when you meet a nigga, you ain't gonna be like, shit, what your credit score is? Or you don't
after
really give a
that,
fuck. That nigga tell you his credit 400.
I don't ask that after that.
I'm just saying, but nah, I don't ask no girl. I ain't gonna ask that.
I play around and if I tell people, because at the end of the day, the way that society is, like, people take, say for example, if you're a man, might think, oh, I'm a boss because I got a lot of money, I got a lot of females, I got a lot of cars, guns, whatever the drugs, whatever the case may be. Or in a woman's perspective, you might say, well, I got a fat ass, I got, a lot of Instagram followers, I got a lot of dudes on my line. And I tell people, and I said this when I was doing school tours, it don't matter. None of that matters because that score means everything. Like, that's your identity. Like, if you go in the bank or go a dealership or wherever and they pull your credit, you can't sit up and say, well, hey, I got 1 million followers. Because then it's like, well, you got 1 million followers.
But your credit trash.
Yeah, like you should. It's just
that shit don't even go together.
Yeah, it's like success. You got success, but you got success on a fabricated end of things. Because if social media disappeared today, you still got a credit score. Like, your credit score attached to your social. It's attached to you. That's your identity. Hey. But I wouldn't say necessarily don't judge, because mistakes do happen, like how she said. But if you grown and you not trying to, even if you're 18, 19, because that's when I got my first credit card 18, But if you know that you're in a messed up predicament and you just sitting there, like, I deal with this all the time. People will contact me. We do a free consultation, give them a price. But then it's like, oh, I'll be back in 3 months, or I'll let you know, or I get paid, and they disappear in 2 weeks, and then they disappear. But like, I turn around and see them taking trips in the club, buying sections, buying clothes, just
so
flexing and turning up.
It's a priorities at that
It's
point.
them. It's really them. So, like, if you have bad credit, I don't judge, because I was once in your position, right? But if you send back knowing that you're in a messed up position and you're not trying to fix it, that's like if you go to the doctor and you obese and they're like, hey, you got 3 months to live. Either you're going to get up and exercise, take the proper steps, dieting and things of that nature, or you're going to die. Which one you going to do? And a lot of people just sit back and they die.
Yeah.
Tough.
So I seen you was just talking about basically like how people be trying to kind of like, still be doing a little social media thing, trying to keep up with it.
What you got to celebrate?
Like, I mean, sometimes I feel like people just gotta like, you showing that image. You gotta maintain that image. But I was gonna ask y'all, like, how is it like, how do y'all feel with like, how prominent is pleasing people like on social media to like help your brand? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to, keep my brand. I want to keep this image. So how prominent is it that you got to please people on social media? You can't show that. I can't show I got a 400 credit score, and I got a podcast, and I'm in a high rise. I can't tell people I got a 400. They don't want to see that. I got to please these folks with all the good stuff.
That's why I said that comes down to priorities, because at the end of the day, like, how important is social media to you?
Facts.
It would depend. To me, I feel like it depends on what kind of business you got going on.
Like, in today's day and time, a lot of stuff is centered around social media, so it's just different timing. So
I don't think there is no business that social media is not prominent in. Anything you want to do, you really need social media to.
A lot of people don't have a business though.
Nah, but even without a business.
That's the crazy part. But see, that's the thing about it. You don't have a business and you trying to keep up an image. You're not using your social media to bring you in dollars.
So that's different. If you don't got no business and you flexing for the gram and you not taking care of priorities, go back to what I said. Priorities.
Backwards.
Yeah, like,
Backwards.
you can have your business and, pop your one on social media, but in the background, you need to be handling that credit, though.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Credit is for leveraging and emergencies. And then most of the time, them emergencies going to happen before you need to leverage anything.
Lex, what's up?
What's up?
So, what is it? Tell me about what y'all do, man. I know y'all be in the clubs.
Yeah.
Tell me about what y'all do.
I mean, I work in the nightlife. I'm working at 1145 right now doing bottle service. So.
Shout out to Papu, DJ, Chris. All of them.
Shout out to the 1145 team.
Yeah.
But I came from Halo.
Right.
Halo was my first real
R-
club
RP
job.
Halo.
R.I.P. Halo was only one of one. Shout out to Sid and
Quazy.
Quazy. For sure.
Sid and Quazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
Talk to me about the nightlife, man. I just want to hear y'all perspective. You're a bottle girl, you're a waitress. Pretty much the same thing.
I mean,
You are too.
Yeah.
They're
So
entrepreneurs.
talk to me about
I like that.
and nightlife.
I like that.
Yeah.
entrepreneur nightlifers.
Entrepreneurship in nightlife and
Yeah.
entertainment.
Because really, and
Curators.
truly,
Yeah.
we're our
Curators.
own brand. You want to be
We
real.
consider
Right.
our own, like,
So so social media is prominent for y'all.
It is,
'cause
unfortunately.
especially in the field that you in, you gotta maintain that image on social media.
yeah.
For sure.
You
gotta
gotta
build that clientele.
Get them boys to come spend some bread. Don't be cheap with it neither.
Hey, look, I was
No.
look.
We
So I was,
hate
we
the
need that
cheap
deposit.
niggas.
We need that deposit
hey,
on time.
I was just gonna ask y'all, right? So it's like, how is spending or tipping, right? Spending or tipping on you, right? Does that like affect if the nigga gets to talk to you or not?
First of all,
I
this is
don't
a
even-
topic.
Yeah, this
This
is
is a
good
topic. Let's just be clear and clarify some things.
My dollar amount determines if I get
Let's
your
clarify
number.
some things. So I just want to say this, and I know I can speak for other girls that work in the nightlife, and this is some clarity for the dudes too, because I have seen that dudes feel like taking a number or having a client, that is like us talking to you on a daily basis. But working in a club, we have to have a line of communication, whether it's Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram,
Twitter,
texting, whatever you want to call it.
whatever.
That's how we bring our money into the club. So just because I give you my number to get you to come to the club and spend some money with me, that's my livelihood. That don't mean I want you. That don't mean I'm gonna entertain no casual conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's work.
Like, they be
But
dragging
dudes
it,
misconstrue
like,
that, honestly.
They really drag it a lot. I don't know if it's because of what we wear or I don't know. They just like they drag it.
It's
every
human
time.
nature. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Take it as a compliment. That means
yeah, I
you're
mean,
cute.
like, yeah.
You're attractive. Because if
Shit, if a fine bitch, you give me your number. I'm not only finna hit you up just for session.
But you know
I'm
what?
trying to take
That
too.
leaves to the woman to draw those boundaries. We have to put
Right.
those boundaries in place.
yeah,
Or you could just give me your Instagram if you
Facts.
just trying to keep it professional.
Niggas don't give a damn about Instagram. They still gonna shoot their shot. Instagram text.
I was about to say I
They
don't
gonna
think
try
it
it.
has anything to do with being professional.
Yeah, the
Like,
arena don't matter. You still gonna play basketball.
yeah,
You gonna shoot.
like
Hey, so what's an average amount you make in a nightclub?
a night.
Yeah, just an average amount.
I'll let you handle this one.
On a good night, I'm gonna say a band, maybe more.
A band at a minimum on a good night.
Yeah, on a good night at the minimum.
Good
On
night.
a
Sold
bad
out
night.
club. You got you about 3-4 tables.
Sold out 3-4 tables. I better be
I can
touching
do that
2
with
bands.
New York niggas in the city.
tables.
Africans.
Africans in the city. Yeah, them Africans in the city, man. Hey, y'all. Hey, listen. By the way, Africans, y'all are fucking up the game. I know this is sidetrack, and I shouldn't even be talking about this because we getting off topic. But listen, Africans, you niggas are fucking up the game for us regular guys here. Cause when you going out and you doing all that, bruh, then when I want to come in and I just want to go to the bar, grab a shot or two, or tip her maybe $10 or $20, man. But you done walked in there and gave this bitch $1,100 tip.
Don't sit at my table.
Like, god damn. Like, I was just trying to grab me a hookah and one little Migo bomb or one little lemon drop, and goddamn, now I got to spend $400
You gotta
because I got to
But
keep
you
up with
know
the
what it
Africans.
is? You know what I think it is? I think that, speaking for me and other people that work in the nightlife, I feel like during pandemic, we seen a time that we'll never see again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it fucked up like
I made a lot of money during that time.
realistic
It fucked up our
expectations.
reality
You know what I'm
because-
saying? Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
not that right now, but you
It's
do.
not.
We do. We do get a couple that fall through and be
Hey, so since y'all in the club, man, how long y'all been in the club?
I've been in the club for what? No, going on
4
3 years. Yeah, for 4 for you. Going on 3 for
Yeah.
me for sure.
Okay, so I was gonna ask them, at what age, right? At what age or like,
This is crazy.
when should you leave the club? At what point should you leave
That's
the
a
club?
good question.
Like, let it,
That's
like,
a really good
like
question.
I need
I'm
to
happy
let
you
this
asked
shit
that.
go.
Yeah.
Like
Me
thi-
personally,
I've been a bottle girl for 20 goddamn years.
Better do something
You
else.
gotta be, that's the
Absolutely
problem,
not.
though. That's the problem. Like,
That's the
everybody want to be a
problem.
bottle girl. Everybody want to put on a cute outfit. and shit like that.
And the
they don't
thing
think
is-
about the long run. Like, you gotta do something with that money.
They want to be in the midst
can't
for
just
now.
be living.
That's
what
the
it is.
wrong
They
goal
They
to
want to be in
have.
the midst.
You know, you gotta
Yeah.
do something with that money. Like,
But
sometimes
nah,
you get lost. You get.
So when y'all
like,
when do
so
y'all
much,
think
you
that
just, like,
what's the appropriate time to leave?
I can only speak for me. So I'm gonna be 30 in a couple of years, and I give myself till then.
So
But if-
30 you got to go.
If I leave before then, I leave before then. But 30, I'm out of there.
I feel like 30 is the cap.
Out of there.
No offense to any. You know,
Yeah, no offense to
a lot of
nobody.
girls
No
that-
offense to
Yeah.
nobody.
So if you over 30 right now and you in the club,
Now,
what
if
you
you
doing?
making
You gotta
money,
have a plan, like,
at least be bringing in like some good.
but what if they the
you know.
manager though? Like what if they like?
That's a
different.
difference.
Yeah, 'cause I was saying
My bottom
That's a
dollar.
lead- that's a leadership
I'm not-
role.
I know my
Sex
folks
until
at
sex
11:45 they pushing 30 and my
That's a
my
leadership
girls
role,
they
though.
some managers out there.
Nah, no shade to nobody. This is
Yeah.
just a personal goal
Yeah, this
for
is
me.
personal. This
Yeah.
ain't no shade to nobody. No shade.
But I respect everybody hustle. Everybody.
Yeah.
Man, so what's like I know y'all how many days y'all are there? Probably about at least 4 days a week.
3 days.
What's the
like
average
6.
amount of niggas that be trying to talk to y'all hop down on you every night?
It ain't. I can't.
You can't count that shit.
That shit should be all every day.
You can't count that shit.
Too many
But
to count.
That go back to what we was talking about. If your goal in the club is if you focus on the wrong shit, you gonna get lost in that. But to somebody that got a different goal in mind, you don't give a damn about that. Like you don't care who trying to talk. Like not here for that.
So you ain't trying. So no nigga can't hop down on you. In
I
the
don't
club.
want no nigga in the club. I'm gonna be real.
What? Hold on.
I
Hold
don't
on.
want
Cause
no-
cause I go to the club and I feel like I'm a wholesome guy. My boy,
That's just me, though.
my boy, you done been in the club. You used to be a promoter, so you you can't meet my boy in the club. You can't meet me.
I done been in the promoter,
the
but
club,
it's just
but the
not-
club is a hobby. This is just a vocational place I like to
But
spend
I don't
time.
think they was. I don't think they was speaking on
People who work.
the putting it on side. Like you here for bread. If something happens and pop up off of that, that's different. And I see like, man, you got your shit together. So they probably would be.
Yeah.
You know, they would probably.
But I'm saying,
Versus
even
a-
if I'm if I'm a customer, right? Let's say if I'm a customer, even as a customer, this is where I like to have fun. If I like to have fun going to Vegas, you would be like, I can't meet no nigga in Vegas.
But then they also might
Like-
think, how often do you do this?
That's the question.
That really is.
I got
it.
my life together. It don't
Okay,
matter
so
how
let me
many
ask you a
fucking times
question.
I go to the club.
So let me ask you a question. How do you feel about dating women that work in the nightlife
or the
Now,
strip
that's a
or the
good
strip
one.
or
club.
the strip club? Because this is
That's a good
Atlanta.
question right there.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, be real.
Yeah, say,
I would personally, I would rather date a stripper before I date a bottle girl.
Wow.
Bottle girls,
What?
listen, I know bottle girls, and I clearly I be in the
What's your
club.
reasoning?
No
I know
offense to
bottle
strippers,
girls,
though.
and I know strippers too. But what I would say is bottle girls, they gotta be too persuasive to niggas. They too friendly with niggas. Like, and I speak for many clubs. Women that are bottle girls in clubs, bro, they gotta like trying to get that. I ain't saying trying to get that tip, but working to get that tip and working with these niggas, you gotta meet new niggas every day. You gotta goddamn reach out, give niggas your number. You gotta persuade them to come to the club, buy a section from you. Every nigga not doing that with no intentions of trying to fuck with you.
That's why I
it's
said a
completely
woman
different.
creates the
But, like,
boundaries.
where's the difference though? Because
Because
a stripper has
as
to
a
go
strip-
online and
no,
be
no, no.
like,
A stripper
Come
don't-
see me. I'm at Magic
And
tonight,
they-
or I'm at a
Right,
bar tonight.
but the
You
difference
got
is
niggas
like
smacking on the ass,
Showing
all types of
everything.
shit. Like, so
Yeah.
where's the like?
I think
difference?
I
don't
think-
see the difference.
bottle girls are a little more friendlier. Strippers, you don't have to give you a stripper doesn't have to give you any intentions of she's gonna fuck with you, outside of this because you already know what to expect. But with bottle
Why we
girls,
can't get that
depends.
same
We gotta do that.
respect? Why we can't get that same respect?
because you're not already like naked in front of me. If you was already like I already know that I'm not saying I know I ain't finna hit this stripper, but that was not the intentions at the time. Like I know this is her workplace, so
That's different
that.
for you because
But
a lot
with-
of men go thinking they'll be able to that money gonna
I'm
make
saying-
a lead with her.
Yeah.
Right, but you could a stripper could be like, I got a nigga, and you could still be, throwing ones on her or whatever the fuck. But with a bottle girl is completely different. Cause they over there, they want to shot up with you. They trying to, chill with you, drink with you, all that. They vibing with you. They give off the vibe more so like a
A more personable.
Yeah, they give
and
a personal.
I
Like
can see-
they
I can
get
see
way
what
more
you're saying.
personal than strippers would. That's what I'm saying.
I
Like
see what you're
bottle
saying.
girls get way more person. They, oh, hey, John over there. Oh, they go over there. You know, they personally going over there. They fucking with this nigga, so they give them false hope. Way different than a stripper does. That's how
No,
I
what
look.
that got to do with the woman? If you got false hope and you've sexualized me or whatever you want
That's
to,
your
however
fault.
you want to, thank you. That's on
Ain't
you,
nobody
my
tell you to
boy.
do that.
Thank you.
And
Nah,
also,
hell
like,
You setting yourself up for failure.
Thank you.
You over there in your head.
you
Nah.
making
And
up
you
shit
know
in
what?
your
Yeah, you
head.
making
And
up
you know
scenarios
what?
that-
It's tough
Like,
for
come
us.
on.
It's tough for us because we know in the back of our head, like it's kind of like stripping, bottle service. We selling a fantasy almost.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's kind of like once I know I kill that fantasy, I know you ain't fuck. I know you're not coming and bringing me no more money. But in our mind, like I said, the women draw the boundaries.
Or at least they should.
They should draw the boundaries, right?
They should keep
I don't
it all
even wanna,
professional.
Like, drop no like, cause I know me working in the club, I've picked up certain things like when I'm working. Me coming to the table and like, oh, let's shot up. Like, let's just say, okay, you have a table with like 6 people or a big table. It doesn't even matter. And y'all have X amount of bottles. Like, I'm gonna tell her.
We shotting
come
up
take
because we
shots.
want you
We
to
pouring
drink
it
that
out,
liquor
you
so
know
you
what
can
I'm
order
saying?
some
Like,
more.
Here comes
We
the
not
finesse.
flirting.
Oh,
We
I
not
thought y'all were
flirting.
trying to be
It's the
cool.
art of
Like it just,
finesse.
I thought it was in y'all.
No.
Y'all wanted to
Here
order
comes-
more.
Here comes the ATL
Nah.
bottle girl
You're gonna
finesse.
get so drunk. You're gonna be looking at the bottle like,
Bottle girl
"Damn,
one-on-one."
We out.
Yeah.
We need another round. Like,
Right.
Yeah, y'all need
Right.
another
I'ma
bottle.
try to
I ain't gonna
run
lie.
the
I
pockets
ain't gonna
dry,
even
like,
speak
there's
on
a
what
finesse to
club.
that. Like,
I ain't
come
gonna
on
even.
now, I'm
I
not
ain't
trying
gonna
to
even
be
speak
I'm not
on
trying
what
to be a
club.
bitch. Like, what?
But some of y'all clubs out here, man, y'all waitresses that come to the section, pouring out my damn liquor, making us shut up. Hey, you know you dead wrong for that. You goddamn dead wrong. You coming in there? Oh, let me give everybody a shot again. Ah, damn. Let me drink my bottle at my pace. They be pouring that motherfucker out like, oh yeah, let me hurry up so this nigga can buy another
They're a
one.
server. They want to make sure everybody's attended to at all times. Make sure the experience is
Because
because
it's
that
an
tip.
experience.
They need that tip. They need to make sure everybody
And
happy.
we securing
Yeah.
shit for the future. We making sure you have an experience no
They
matter
like, yeah, let me
what
call
it
this again,
is.
let me
I
book
gotta make
section
sure you
again.
come
Like,
back
come
and
on.
fuck with me. So I gotta make it an experience.
Because one
for
thing
you.
I can say, like the bottle girls and stuff, the waitresses and stuff that be like doing Thrax, Trizzy, do them sessions, Jamar them sessions. Everybody be like this though. So it's kind of like I feel like it also depends on that relationship that you build because they're at work. So however whatever or how they do what they do to get you to want to
Yeah.
tip or spend, that's that. But some people really look at it as like I'm at work. But it's pretty much like my friends just came to see me at work. We finna enjoy ourselves,
Right,
Because
right.
if you're not enjoying
Sometimes, for sure.
if you're not enjoying yourself at a club, I mean, I can understand. It depends on that person, but that's the place for the fun and the drinking and the, turning up type. So it just depends.
Everybody want to take a shot? Want to take a
Let's
little
do
shot?
it.
Right?
mean, yeah, we
Shot
can do that.
o'clock.
Let's do that.
Little quick intermission shot, real quick.
Shot
Pass me that
o'clock.
cup right there.
It's after hours, so I can do this.
Yeah, pass me a little. It's already something in there. Yeah.
Hold on, let me.
All right, let me give me a little.
Hold on.
Little quick intermission shot,
Let's
real
get
quick,
it.
cause I'm ready. I'm ready to get there.
Okay.
I'm almost there, but I'm ready to get there.
It's giving you got some smoke.
Yeah, man. I really want to talk about some dating shit. Man. I
Let's
ain't
get
gonna
it.
lie. Let's take this shot, man.
Cheers.
Cause it's about to get a little tough. Let's talk about dating, man. I'm gonna say that one, but I'm gonna go right into
Jump
asking
in
y'all.
head first.
Go ahead first.
Jump in head first.
This gonna ruffle little feathers up real quick.
This gonna be called Vino, please.
Listen,
Like Vino, please.
because when I say this,
Let's get
a
it.
lot of people finna hate this shit because of the answer that I'm gonna say. But what's an acceptable amount to spend on the first date?
Who going
I'm gonna
first?
let them ladies first.
Okay, so I'm gonna say,
And we finna hear from a woman perspective. Oh my God.
and I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think that you can put a price on a good first date.
Facts.
You can't put a price on it. If you put a price on a good first date, you already going into it with the wrong intentions. You're not looking to get to know this person for who they are. So I'm not gonna say it's a price you can put on a first date. If we go out and we click and the vibes is right and the connections is cool, now you can't take me to McDonald's now, but we can be kicking it in the crib. And if the vibes is right and we connecting and you can't put a price on that.
Men mess up though sometimes in the first date when they turn up because then depending on the type of woman you with,
That's an
she
expectation.
expecting that
She expecting that every
I
time.
knew some man Chinese Buddha. We used to back in the day Chinese
Tim
Buddha.
Street.
Chinese
Hey,
Chinese
that was
Buddha
the
used to be the spot.
Chinese
So
place.
so you take man. Listen, Chinese Buddha was the spot. Listen.
No, I don't know nothing else about
I'm telling you, man. Take a woman to Chinese Buddha. She gonna think, oh, okay, yeah, it's on. It's
So-
funny though.
What you want to say? What's the acceptable amount to spend on the first date?
I don't know how this is gonna sound, but just as long as I get everything I want, like I'm good. Like I don't know.
What are you on? Food, drink, and
Yeah,
enjoyment.
Like, it depends on where we're going. Like food, drinks. Like make sure you.
What if you wanted to take you to a picnic for the first date in Piedmont Park? Lay it out, everything.
I actually think that's cute. Not gonna lie, I do.
I ain't gonna lie.
If
I'll never
if
do
I'm
that.
like fucking
For a
with
first
you,
one,
like,
a period.
Yeah, I will.
What's your ideal first date?
Was my ideal?
When you
first date?
taking a woman
Don't
out
say
and you
nothing
interested
crazy,
in her,
girl.
where you taking
somebody
her?
that you like, you interested.
I mean,
not
yeah.
somebody you wanna hit.
If I like you, and that's extremely rare, I'm gonna want to do like some type of activity. I hate cheesy dates. I hate going out to eat. I hate romantical. That's boring to me. I like to do like
something fun to
I like to do an
get
action like
yeah.
bitch. Let's goddamn go
Paintball.
go-kart racing and some shit. Like
Go to Andretti's.
I want to see if you competitive. Like I'm gonna take you to the
I agree. Yeah.
Andretti's. Let's goddamn go crazy and have fun. Like I'm about fun. I'm not about like hey, let's sit down and
Some
eat.
women like go to the gun range on the first
Yeah,
date.
like I can even
can
do
do
some
that.
shit like that. Like if she told me she was a shooter, or like she was like, man, I shoot for real, and I'm be like, come show me,
Prove
man.
it.
Fuck is you talking about? Like, so I'm gonna be like I'm all about doing the action. I can't do no. Let's sit down. Hey, how you? So tell me about yourself. And
You don't
I'm
like
not gonna
talk.
sit one on one
Small
because
talk.
You don't like
I'm not
small
doing
talk.
that.
That should have happened before the date. I feel anyway.
Yeah.
You should have
No.
got past the introductory. Like
No, because I can meet you. I ain't gonna say where I can meet you because it sound bad if I say I meet you in the club, but I can meet you, and then I can say, well, shit, well,
Y'all going next day?
When we going on our first date, and then you can say, well, I'm off Sunday, and then Sunday comes, we ain't do no real small talk, so I don't really know shit, but I know Sunday got here, and now that Sunday's here, I'm like,
it depends on the day
let's
though.
go get some shit going.
If you met her on a Friday, that's enough time. If you met her on a Monday, that's plenty of time. If you met her that Saturday, then that's different.
Yeah.
I'm up and I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing it next day, but it's
Yeah.
like, man, you gotta. She
I'm,
could be a
but that's
killer.
me. I'm spontaneous. I want to just do stuff in the. I don't plan.
Yeah.
I just go with the flow. I don't even like people who plan. Like I don't want to plan it. Planning it, that shit never goes as planned. I like to just shit. But you trying to go to the Hawks game?
Not
Like we out. Like we out. Like hey, you trying to go to Houston? We out. Fuck it. Like
So you never text a woman like, hey, 7:00. This place, da da da. Because I heard some women don't like that.
I love that
Nah.
actually.
Because some women be like,
Yeah.
well, what if I was doing something? You just telling me that.
If you give me enough time, I'm going for it. If you text me and you be like 7:00, you're dressed, I'm coming to get you. I'm gonna be like, damn.
maybe yeah, like
little tingle down there, huh? nigga?
Nah. It's like, let me get right.
Yeah.
This nigga is
Let me get
intentional.
right.
He's intentional.
Like he really
he
actually,
don't want to waste my time.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
What? That mean
It's
you don't
okay
wanna-
with not planning stuff neither though, but just let me know ahead of time.
right, because not planning it means that he really fucked you. Like it's a Monday night out of nowhere. He just like, hey, let go.
What's
on,
up? Let go to
the-
Juicy Crab.
Yeah, let do.
I don't know.
Hey,
Women love juicy crab.
take off from 11:45 on Tuesday, bitch. We gonna go to Miami real quick together. Like that's
For the first
I'm
date.
not for a first date.
And for the first date,
Not
then
for a
you.
first date. No.
Because listen, you know,
might
don't
say
bring
some
up that
crazy
conversation.
shit.
Don't bring up that conversation.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that.
trip.
Who is the prize when dating? The man or the woman? Who's the
Wow.
prize
Is
when
that
dating?
even a question?
It's definitely a question.
Well, okay,
For
so
sure.
can I counteract the action and ask you a question before I answer that? Why?
Nah.
I want to ask a question because I just want to know because this is
Okay.
a normal thing now. Why is it that men feel like they're more of the prize than a woman nowadays?
Facts.
Okay.
Like, I just want to know.
You want me to answer that?
Yes.
I bring more to the table.
How do you know
How do you
that?
know that?
Like, it depends on the woman you're dating. If you bringing more to the table,
You will know.
Yeah, like you'll know. You'll know if you got everything
So-
going on and she ain't got nothing going on.
So your value determines whether
You're the prize
or not.
Of course. So to me, I feel like the prize is whoever is more valuable at the time. Like if the situation occurs and he's more valuable, he's the prize. You're winning by if right now you meet Chris Brown, you're not the prize to Chris Brown. Don't fucking think that Chris Brown thinking, damn, I just got the best bottle girl in the A. Fuck no, you're not the prize.
But
Bitch,
why,
he the prize.
but why are you basing it off? Is it just financial for you?
It's not only financial.
It could be emotion,
Yeah,
too.
it's just
Okay,
it's
so
just
I say it's other ways. You
it's
can,
goals. It's everything. It's values. It's all
So
of it.
why do you
Not
feel
everything
as
is not
women
financial.
are always the prize though?
Like
Are
why,
you
or
saying
what makes
women are always yes?
That's
like,
just like an
I
unjust
ain't got no
rule.
explanation. I
I feel
know.
like
Right.
I feel like
that you just were born and that was the rule.
I just know.
And women automatically the prize.
that's normally how it goes.
I just know
I feel
that's
like-
the offer, I don't know.
I feel like the woman is the prize because when you're really dating and when you're dating with intention, a man is going to give the structure, but a woman going to set everything in place. The man just giving the foundation. A woman really going to make it what it is. So I'm here to nurture you emotionally and, spiritually and be what you need as a woman. You can't say that we don't bring.
But like how,
Table.
but listen, like how I've said before, I can please myself. That, I got Pamela. I can cook. I could clean.
Right.
I got my own bread.
What do
Got
they
my
bring-
own spot. My
Okay,
own
so let me ask
cars.
you this.
How can you add to that?
Yeah.
Because
That's what I was gonna ask you.
Because what's crazy is if a man doesn't stay with a woman who isn't on point and got her stuff together, he lame. But
Right.
a woman who she's praised when she leaves a man and doesn't help elevate or build him when he doesn't have his stuff together. Why is that?
But
That's not fair.
That's not all women.
I don't
Breathe.
That's not all women.
Breathe.
But
Because
we
guess
speaking
what?
of the
Because
majority.
Guess what? We as women, we see y'all for who y'all are. We see shit in y'all that y'all probably don't even see. So I know whether
Okay.
you worth it out the gate. So I know whether I'm going to hold shit down or not.
Facts.
So
So you decipher if you gonna hold shit down or not?
When you dating somebody,
yeah,
you can see things in a man that a man, because we can bring out things in y'all that y'all don't even know that y'all have.
but sometimes I don't stay long enough to do that.
That's the whole thing that I'm saying. You see
What
that
have you done
and
for me
you
not to
see
say
if
that?
it's worth holding it down or not.
It
Like,
just
what?
depends.
Like that's what I'm saying.
That
Like,
it depends on if he the
that's a little,
prize.
like, that's a little
If he the
iffy,
prize,
but
get what?
just don't-
You'll stay and hold him down. If he the prize, he got that
That's
motion.
not true.
He
I don't
got
know,
everything
man.
going on.
Like,
He
money,
pleasing you.
financial shit and all
You know
that
what?
shit.
That's the
Oh,
thing
you got
with
the
y'all,
house, the
man.
cars, you can-
Y'all base
Why we can't
everything-
feel like we the prize?
Y'all, I'm not saying y'all can't.
Don't
but
say we
y'all-
base everything
y'all-
off of
I was
financials.
just about to say that.
But at the end,
I'ma
it's
say
not
it.
just financials.
Y'all
It's
base
more than
everything
more
off
than
of financial
financials.
gain.
But you want to know what? But you want to know why it seems as a lot of men do think that way because of the way social media is and the way that a lot of women carry themselves.
No.
If you
No.
ain't,
No.
if
So-
You know. Hold on. No, you know exactly why they think like why we think like that. Because women, you all have fucked up the game. Let me tell you this: you women,
I agree.
y'all
Some
have
women
set,
have
y'all
fucked up
have
the
set,
game.
y'all have set
The standard
men's
so
standards
low.
so fucking high. No. You want a nigga
$650
Yeah, you want
a year.
Yeah. You
Gotta
want
have
you
3
put niggas
degrees.
standards all the way up here. So therefore, once we achieve all of these things that women want us to have, you want a nigga to have this money, have this type of credit score. He gotta goddamn have this business, have this car, have this. You want a
Gotta
nigga
be
to
a
have
certain height.
Yeah, you
Certain
want a nigga to
hair
have
type.
all this going on. But goddamn, like what you gonna bring
I
to the
see where y'all
table?
coming from, but it's just like at what
Okay.
point in time did it change for like a man to be
A man.
a man?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Like-
so what it seems like you're speaking on is
that
what,
change,
but,
'cause
hold on, so
what it sounds like you're
I wanna
speaking
know what
on
you
is a
gotta say.
traditional man, right?
Yes.
So women nowadays like a traditional man, but they don't know how to be a traditional woman.
Right.
Speak
And
for
I
all
understand
women.
that.
No, but
No, not all
when I
women.
say
agree.
when,
Not
but
all
when I say
women, I
women,
agree.
that's the majority. Just like how what you're speaking, I'm not gonna say I'm not thinking that you're speaking for every male
Right.
because every male isn't the same. We know that. That's just common sense.
For sure.
So all y'all that be online making it seem like every woman or every male is the same. Who hurt you? But like I said, women want traditional men to take care of all the bills, to do this and do that. I'm gonna be real with you. I could be a billionaire, right? I would still want my woman to have some type of substance and to be an asset versus a liability. You feel me? But you can't sit up here and expect the man to pay all the bills when, oh, my mom or my dad did this for my mom, or my granddad did this for my grandmother. Back then, you could buy a 3-bedroom house for $7,000. Cars weren't
like
nothing.
Your expectations have to be more realistic.
I mean, I agree with you, but I mean, I know my.
You got to set that expectation in the beginning.
I'm not gonna sit up in the house and just be a wife and have the kids just be in the house. And
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna want stuff of my own.
No, I'm not. I'm not knocking that.
I can sit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can put me up. I can sit up, but at the same time, like,
you still gonna have your own motion.
I have my own.
You still gonna have your own motion. Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna do that.
I think it just takes communication.
You're still gonna be 100%. Like, this is what it is.
That's crazy.
So,
It is what it is.
speaking of, you were just talking about like if you was a millionaire, you'll want somebody to bring some substance, and be a, be an asset more than a liability, right?
Yeah.
So, should people date within their means?
Absolutely.
Of
Hell
course,
yeah.
that's smart. You setting yourself up for failure if you trying to. First off, you setting yourself up for failure when you trying to like compete with rappers, scammers, drug dealers, strippers, etc. Right? But you
Right.
also setting yourself up for failure if you out here just trying to spend your last to make somebody happy, whether male or female.
That's
Because then once you hit everybody, some people stay down when you don't have it, or if you had it and you lose it all. But what you gonna do if that person just ups and decides to leave you? Like, dang, like you stuck like Chuck, and they going about their business.
That's why it's important as a woman to always have your own motion. I don't feel like any woman should 100% depend on a man. Vice versa.
I agree.
Vice versa.
I concur.
Vice versa.
Listen,
Yeah, to each his own. What works for you works for you.
you can leave me today, I'll be good. Like,
Facts. Good before,
Yeah, I
during,
think it's
and after.
Should a do y'all think like should a person date if their financials aren't in order? Like if they ain't really got no money, like imagine a broke person talking about how they about to be dating or they going on a date.
Falling in love, so I don't
They
know.
damn bro, I know you see it. It's evident
priorities.
everywhere. This Atlanta,
It's
so
just
we
priorities.
know some broke people. They got some relationship. You know a broke nigga that got 2-3 bitches.
Listen,
Should broke
That's
people be
tough.
dating or should they should be
stuff I
like?
see working in the club, like they make it look real.
And not
good.
even working in a club, Atlanta, period.
Just
Atlanta is
period.
another
They
monster.
make it look real good, real good.
Everything look better than what it is in
It's a
Atlanta.
lot
Let me
of
just say
actors
that.
here, I'm not gonna lie.
There's a lot of this Cat Atlanta.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's a lot of facades.
Yeah. But hey, listen. So this part right here,
It's messy time. It's
yeah, they're gonna get one more shot real quick, man. Yeah, man, we about to get toxic right here. Let's take this shot. That shit about to kick in now.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I can
Oh my God. How y'all feeling? Y'all good?
I'm alright. I'm chilling.
Yeah,
Feel real
man.
good right now.
This part right here, like I was telling y'all, this part right here is toxic confessions. We ain't holding nothing back right here. Y'all cool with that?
Let's
All
get
right,
it.
that's fine.
First question. First question. And this is for everybody. And I want to hear everybody answer. How do you know when you have good sex?
Okay.
How do
be
you
the
know when
same
you got
answer
that
for
good dick?
everybody.
How you know when you got that wop? How you know when you just, God damn, I put it on that nigga like, how you know? What are the traits? Don't get scared up.
Hey,
Don't get scared
never-
I
up.
know what I'm gonna say.
I've never been
Yeah.
asked. Okay, so you go ahead. Because
Yeah,
I've never been
let me
asked this
But
question.
how you know when you done put it on her?
Honestly, I feel like if a woman has sex with you more than 2 times, that's when you know. Because I'm gonna be real with you. I know women who, and men, really, it doesn't really happen much with men, but I know a lot of women, or have seen a lot of women who, after a break, or like a relationship goes bad and sour, and it's a bad breakup. The first thing they like to do is say, "Oh, well, your dick was small," or this and that, and you never really hear no man. And they've been together for 3, 4, 5 years.
Right.
So I look at it as you can't turn around. Like I've never seen a male say, "Well, your vagina stunk," but you was with her or dealing with her for such a long time. I feel like once you get over that 2+, like because the first time is a tryout. That's the interview. The second time is like, you know what? You may have gone past the interview stage. You may have gotten the job, or maybe you might be on a probational period for, until the next time you have sex. But then once it's frequent, then it's like, because the whole, once I have sex, I'm hooked and attached. That's an excuse. Okay. I'll say I've been whipped and hooked and sprung, whatever the case before. But like, if something's bad, too, understand you can tell your partner or who you're messing with what they need to do to be able to please you.
I feel like that's the difference between casual sex and having sex with somebody that you're actually dealing with and you into. Because, people, you hear so much like, oh, I know I can hit this girl, I can hit this nigga, and it's just because, I just want sex right now.
It's there.
Yeah. But when you dealing with somebody and y'all are having consistent sex, you gonna communicate with your partner and tell them what you like and what you don't like. So it's kind of like, if I'm really dealing with you and I'm into you, it's kind of no way for the sex to be bad.
When she say come get it, then that's how you also know.
Yeah, but I mean, me personally, I don't think that 2 occasions can determine that. That means you got good sex. Because
that's why I said 2 plus.
Because I think
2 plus.
Because I know a lot of women. I got a girl best friend. I know women who would be like, his sex ain't the best, but I'm really into this nigga for every other reason. So that don't mean that he got good sex because she done fucked him more than twice. But she's into him for millions of other reasons.
So what about you though?
That's non-sexual.
So would you look over, especially if you know that you're the type that wants to be pleased a certain way and you know what you want as a man, would you just stick around with a woman who has bad sex because she's a good cook or she's nice and caring or she takes you shopping every Friday evening?
What if it's everything else that you like, but the sex is just not a 10?
Anything, any type of activity you can get better at.
Right.
You could be trying to learn how to play the guitar. You could be learning how to try to type fast. You could teach someone how to be better at.
I'm gonna bite my tongue because
you don't feel like you can
talking crazy.
You telling me that you don't feel like you can help somebody get better at sex? Because when you first had sex for the first time, you wasn't.
Kids. You can't compare that. We grown as hell now.
But that's the point.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Listen,
I got you.
I was about to say, I had a boyfriend in high school that I loved so much. Like
I bet you that sex ain't hitting on nothing like the sex you having right now as an adult. It ain't hitting on nothing. What?
Listen, this is what I'm gonna say. I know that to me, this is when I know my sex good. I feel like I know my sex good when they start getting in their feelings. When they start when they start to question what I'm doing and question where I'm at, question who I'm with, question what I got going on, and question when I'm seeing them. That's when I know. This bitch know I got.
It sucks when it happens after the first time, though. Yeah, but because it's like, damn.
Right. But I'm just saying, I know that I got good sex when she got there and start to question what I got going on. Because she ain't questioning what you got going on. That means she don't really. She don't give a fuck about you.
I think women catch feelings faster.
Of course.
For sure.
Hold on.
Y'all do.
Hold on.
Men might get kind of. Of
course. It's not even a debate.
It really is no debate. I know. I've had situations in the past where a woman would talk that big girl shit. I don't catch feelings. I'm the player. I got the da 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 da. As soon as that tip go in, then it's a whole different situation.
Now they get to saying,
yeah, she definitely not.
Now they get to saying, well, what are we? What are we about to do here?
I ain't never been hit with that. I'm sorry.
No,
I can't. I'm saying because
that's what I'm saying.
That question doesn't have to come up because if we messing around,
you gonna make it known what it is.
You said
I do what I do. That's another thing. I let it be known. Like, listen, when we do what we do, understand now this is what it is, but it's never in a disrespectful manner.
When you set those intentions in from jump, that shouldn't even be a what are we? And I think
that's the thing.
It's human nature, especially with women.
You can set the feelings from the jump, but see, once again, feelings change due to the sex. See, once your sex is fire, once you put it down, that's why I said this is how you know when your sex good. See, because this is prior to the sex.
Backtrack.
You set your boundaries prior to the sex. Hey, listen, baby, I ain't shit. I ain't gonna never be shit. I ain't trying to be shit. You say all that in the beginning. Oh, I ain't really cuff material. All that shit be sounding good. That dick done went inside her a couple times. She done got whipped. Oh, well, when you gonna take me on a date? When you, what are we
Okay,
now?
so
Are we
that's-
idle?
That sounds like just fuck buddies. That just sounds like when I want sex, I'm hitting you.
ain't trying to be
Because if
nice,
you're
you
not
said
taking
that.
me out, then it's just kind of like we just fucking.
She the clown though.
We just fucking.
At the end of the day,
Exactly. She's the clown.
You told her. It's not like you came and
Very much so.
and sheep clothing like you told
Yeah.
her. So if she decided to try to make
And you know what? We was
out of
having this
nothing,
conversation. I don't know if that was me and you. You can't make somebody into be something that you want them to be. You have to accept a person for what they show you and who you are.
Facts.
So when you look
Definitely.
at things differently from what a person is showing you, you setting yourself
You the
up.
clown, like-
Yeah.
You green.
Yeah.
Facts.
So
Fire.
speaking of taking you out on dates, right? Would sex on the first date make you less interested in a person, or would it make you even more attached, especially if that shit fire?
I'm grown.
If we're dealing with
So-
if we talking and like I said, we feeling the vibe out and we have sex on the first date,
First date, 100 days.
Does it make you say, nah, I can't, I ain't even gonna cuff that nigga now? And
yeah,
but then
if I like you before we have sex and then we have sex and the sex is whack, it's just kind of like I'm like,
Women know who they want to have sex with from the jump. It just depends on if I'm gonna make him work for it or I'm just gonna give it to him because I want it from him.
facts. That's the
That
woman's
90-day
decision.
rule, because
Tell
y'all wait 90 days. On that 91st
90
day,
days.
now you sitting there like,
What if that
damn,
shit
I waited
trash?
I waited 3
hold on.
months for
But
this.
honestly,
hey, who the fuck wait 90 days?
Oh, I'm not speaking for me.
Who wait
And no offense, I'm sorry. If you tell me you have a 90-day rule, it's nothing against you.
who waiting 30?
We grown, baby. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not finna play with you. I'm not finna expose you. I'm not gonna run off,
Who
smash and
I'm just
dash.
trying to figure out who waiting 30.
I mean, it just depends.
Oh, okay.
It really
Yeah, okay.
it truly depends. It depends on
A nigga
how.
with no motion.
But it also still depends too on the activeness, because she may not be having sex with you off rip in the first week, but she might be sending you videos and pics and doing all
what
type of
that
stuff.
sound like
She
I'm-
might be giving you
That shit sound like I'm 15.
Please.
You about to?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, she ain't
Hey.
not sexing me, but she's sending me videos, man.
Okay,
Hey.
so can I ask a question for y'all as men?
What?
How long will you shoot your shot at a woman before she actually let her guard down and starts to consider to
That
be
depends
like,
on her
okay.
though.
But how long
Hold
are
on,
y'all
what-
willing to shoot your shot?
It's men that be shooting shots for years.
Yeah.
You see,
Hold on,
I know
hold
you
on,
done
hold
seen
on.
posts on
Hold on,
Instagram.
hold on now.
People
hold
be
on.
talking to themselves. I'm not gonna chase you. I'm not a
men-
dog though.
Those
Okay.
guys
I got
there.
asthma.
No. Those guys there, we put them in the category we call those shrimps. See, if you gonna sit
Oh
there
my God.
and you waiting around on a bitch for some years, something is fucking wrong with you.
Years is
of course, if I got
excessive.
that- yeah, it is.
No,
Cody.
something is wrong with you.
They
Clearly.
don't come back. They don't come back. And
No,
I've
sir.
seen the person. They don't come back or give you attention until, no offense, until they got probably 3 kids.
Yeah.
Done lost themselves. It's the same thing with men too. So don't think I'm just bashing women. Men, it'll be a good woman that tries to go after a man that just gives her no play, but then once he fall off, he might, become overweight and things of that nature. He try to spin the block, and she like, Like now that you see in high school, she had braces. She wore bifocals, whatever the case may be. She probably had a funny walk. She was skinny as hell, whatever the case may be. But now you see the 20-year-old her, and she got everything. Now you want to give her the attention that she tried to give you, and it don't work like that. So
Happy sure. Go try to spin the block.
Yeah.
hey,
So
Stay around.
I ain't gonna lie, I like consistency. I like persistence.
I just tweeted that about 2 days
I might
ago.
not give you no attention when you first shooting your shot, but if you show me you persistent and you keep at it,
so nigga gotta keep hitting on DMs.
maybe.
Do you just stick with, like, how does that work as far as with women? Because some women will have a roster. So how do y'all pick who y'all gonna start? But that's still kind of bad because a starters is like a starting 5. It's still 5.
I don't. Okay, so
How you boil it down to
that
one?
That kind of. Well, okay, so how do y'all feel about dating? When you're dating, like, how do you pick who you gonna take serious or who you gonna like if you're dating?
So when dating, yeah, is it cool to date multiple people at the same time?
Dating could be we link and you take me out to dinner, or we might have
don't
casual
gotta be
conversation, or when you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
dating.
yeah.
That don't mean that
It
y'all
really might
fucking.
just be texting. It might be
Exactly.
entertaining.
That's not dating. I don't know what the fuck
Entertainment.
that is.
What?
Also,
just text.
going out and fucking and
Yeah, for sure. Because other than that,
girlfriend with like 10 bitches.
Because that's the only thing that could be dating. Because dating is not just we send good morning and text a few times. And,
nah, that's not dating.
That's nothing.
entertaining.
That ain't
I don't
shit.
care about a good morning text.
Yeah, all that ain't nothing.
I do. Text me and tell me good morning.
With dating,
with a sunshine emoji.
Yes.
Good morning.
Text me.
Hope you slept well.
No, speaking
Text me every
of
morning.
dating though, because y'all just dating. Fuck no. But speaking of dating, I want to get a little messy though. So speaking of dating, right? And I know I feel a certain way about this. This is gonna be ridiculous. I'm sorry. I just want to apologize ahead of time. I'm sorry. Should sex be included or expected upon a dollar amount on a date or a location of a date?
Are you saying so?
Absolutely not.
Like if I go and spend X amount of dollars on taking you out to X, Y, and Z places, should sex be expected? Or I take you out of town, or whatever the fuck.
Absolutely
I don't
sex-
think
not.
that sex should be expected
On a dollar-
anyway, unless y'all are already having sex. Like just like you said, like previous in the conversation.
Yeah.
You was like, I might hit you tomorrow and say, let's go to Miami.
Right.
Why in the fuck would you think that I'm supposed to like have sex with you?
I ain't going nowhere because I don't want you to try me on no
Let's be
you
honest,
want some
You
pussy.
serious?
You asked me out the blue, like, let's go to Miami, like, fuck it.
But
Hold
you
on.
know what?
But the
So you
minute,
think I'm supposed to have sex with you because you decided to take me to Miami and buy this, that, and the third?
Okay, so let me ask you this.
hold on. So let me tell you
ask you a
this. So you
question.
think that if you accept my offer to go out of town
That's what I was
with
gonna ask.
me, to go to Miami with me, I say, fuck it, let's go out of town tomorrow. Monday through Wednesday, let's go to Miami. And you say yeah. And you know that we about to go
And we grown.
being in the same hotel,
Now,
being in the same
okay,
room.
I get what you're
You think
saying.
that you came out there with no intentions of having sex?
That's
and
what
I'm
I was
supposed-
gonna
I
ask
never
you.
said no intentions though, but you just expecting it though. It's crazy.
You goddamn
Like,
right.
if the vibes is right, and I'm like,
No, bitch. If you accepted my
I
flight,
see what she's saying,
Damn,
though.
like I'm really fucking.
No.
It's like she probably was planning on giving it to him anyway,
Exactly,
but it's
but
like,
don't
but damn, you
No.
think it? I see what she's
it
saying.
ain't like
You
I'm
think
just.
my pussy is a form of payment?
No.
Like, what?
No. But I
Your
think that every
time.
pussy comes with a dollar amount. I don't think. And me personally, it gotta come with a dollar amount.
I see what he's saying
All I'm
because
saying is-
when you think about relationships, it kind of are like the same thing. It's just
Yeah.
you have a title to it.
Relationships are different though.
It's different, but
what
it's
I'm
still
saying
the
is that
same.
accepting a situation.
Okay,
or what I'm saying is that let me give you a scenario. I got a girl that I want to take on a date. I take her, out to go sit courtside at the Hawks game. Then we go out at the fanciest restaurant, get picked up in the Sprinter, all type of shit. We have a great, night.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that a dollar amount, to me, a dollar amount should come on with that vagina.
Let me
Like it
say
should,
this.
because if I'm gonna sit there, let's just be we talking about real life. I
Real
ain't talking
shit.
about this. How bitches. First off, you a fuck for free. So let's stop with all this. Oh, nigga, dollar amount, bitch, you a fuck for free. So I'm saying that a nigga finna wine and dine you all night. This nigga finna do all this extravaganza type shit. I feel like if you accept all that, at the end of the night,
wait.
he got
So let
that
me chime
hotel
in.
for you.
Oh.
Come on in with it.
Let me chime in. So that's what I was about to say to Lex. So when you accept the flight to wherever y'all going and things of that, now the flights is a little different than courtside at the Hawks game and dinner and shit. But if you come to me and you ask me, hey, like I'm finna go to Miami for a couple of days, come with me. I'm already knowing how niggas think. I'm knowing that you finna expect some pussy. So if I know that I don't want to give you no ass, I'm not going. I'm not that pressed on the trip.
You gonna cut it before
I'm gonna
cut it
clip
before
That
it
shit
even
is clipped.
starts.
But let me add
That's
this.
a real. That's a queen right there.
You said courtside, fancy ass dinner.
That's
this,
different.
That, and the third. Okay, cool.
How's that different though?
That's different because
get what? Them courtside gonna be minimum $1,500.
because you looking at it in a
Facts.
dollar amount. So
I
if
know-
we going
I know
if we
personally.
going out of
Right.
town,
So
I'm
I'm
a bad bitch. You go out with the baddest bitch to do everything for her. If the vibes ain't right, what?
No,
I look like, oh, he did all this for me, so let's let me get.
But see, that's why you gotta know how a person.
We not listen. If the vibe's not right, we not saying you still come on in with the vagina.
Fuck if the vibes ain't right.
No, if the vibes ain't right, it ain't right. Like if we go out and I don't like her energy or she being boring,
that's what y'all don't understand. Men love peace.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, that's all I care about is peace, money, and my peace.
So I don't mean like, oh, she rowdy or this and the third. Like, what if y'all just don't like click on certain things? Like, you know how you have conversations,
right?
But that goes back to the first conversation about the dates and stuff. Like, what you doing for the first date? Like,
no,
but what if that's the first date?
Right, that's what I'm saying. To me, and it's just to me, if that's the first
that
date,
ass at the end of the night.
If that's the first, if I decide I'm about to sit here. And I'm about
that's fucked up.
I'm about to drop $1,500 on you.
No,
you think I'm gonna hug? You think I'm gonna hug you and say goodnight?
Right there, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Hold on, my bad. I'm gonna stop you right there. We got out of the Sprinter. We got out of the whole evening was night. And all right, good night, Lex. And I get a hug, and that's it.
If that's your expectation, we just talked about
you will fuck for free.
Wait. Set your intentions from the jump. Because if I'm gonna give you this pussy, I'm gonna give it to you anyway. So you don't even got to take me out on a $1,500 date. If I want you, I'm gonna give you the ass. Set your intentions up front. What I'm saying, hey, baby, I'm finna take you to the Hawk game, and we finna go out to eat.
Hold on. First off, I'm not saying it.
You stand with me at the end of the night.
Give her an incentive to even give it to you. She gonna fuck the shit out you that night.
That's not my. That's the thing.
Just come out the woodworks and just be doing all types.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's not your. First off, by doing it, that's not saying that that's my only intention. I'm not doing it just to say, oh well, damn, I want to fuck Ashley, so let me do this. No. That's not the case.
That's a waste of time.
You were taking her out because you were gonna take her out. But
so you can't be mad if she don't give you an ass at the end of the night.
But that goes back.
If it's a certain dollar
I'm just saying that is there. That's what I'm saying. If a certain like to me. All right, let me give you an example. All right, so I just meet a girl regularly. I might just say, all right, shit, we just gonna go out. We gonna go out for drinks. We just gonna go out for a casual couple drinks. I spend $100, $200. Good night. Have a good night. That's cool. We vibed out. Everything was great. I ain't really expecting nothing. But then I turn around and this other chick, I take this bitch to Dubai. Come on in with it.
She know she got to give you some ass.
Come on in. Right.
Like we know as women.
Yeah.
So women who be saying like, just because you asked me to go out of town, you don't mean I gotta give you no pussy.
Yeah,
They're being naive.
No, that's
they're being naive.
Right. It's not even. But even if you don't go out of town, you can do exotic shit here. So without the going out of town, I can still spend the same amount and do the exotic shit here. We can go do a helicopter ride in the A. Then we got down go. Yeah. Then we go get on the Ferris wheel. Then I go take you to the sundial rooftop. We looking over the city. Goddamn, grabbing some food. Then we must, I go get my.
It's communication. It's communication.
It's not like
if you gotta check somebody's temperature, you gonna know.
Hold on. This is what I was saying.
You gonna know.
Some stuff is not communication. Some stuff is just like, man. I ain't saying it's just supposed to happen.
You gonna know exactly.
Hold on. Listen. Let me give you an example. When you go to the club, because y'all work in the club. When you go to the club and a nigga orders some shit, he orders hella shit from you. It's almost expected. He tips, right? It's almost expected. It ain't a rule, but it's a indirect rule that everybody knows. We all know that if I'm standing at the bar,
if I'm getting service, I got a tip.
I'm at the bar. I'm at 11:45. I'm standing at the bar. I'm ordering hella drinks, hella food, hookah, everything. And at the end of the day, my tab comes up and it says $227. I know. And we all know that a tip should come on top of that, right? It's just like an automatic thing. So if same aspect, we go, I wine and dine you, I take you out, I spend all that money, I do all these things on this date. It's the same thing. Come on in with that pussy.
No. It's about what y'all discussed prior.
Hold on. Did we discuss a tip? Did we discuss a tip at the bar?
Like, that's different.
No.
So the pussy a tip.
You cannot compare taking
the pussy a tip.
The pussy a tip.
Oh my.
The pussy a tip.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna take a shot on this topic.
$6 water.
So the pussy a tip is what you're saying.
It's almost the pussy is almost like it's like the effect or the thing. It's like a reward at the end of the day. It's like
I had to take a shot on that.
Yeah, I got to take a shot on that because you crazy.
Listen, it's like I get all A's throughout the year. I expect all A honor roll. AB honor roll.
We don't want to hear your explanation anymore.
Man, y'all crazy. A nigga spend $1,500 on y'all. Y'all talking about y'all ain't coming in with
In order for me to spend $1,500 on somebody, I already know what's popping.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on.
I don't care if I'm Jeff Bezos.
So then go back.
Money is still money, true enough, and money wouldn't be an issue at that point.
So go back.
That's me wasting my time, and my time is money.
Right. So go back to me asking when I asked all y'all, put a dollar amount on a date because
there is none.
No.
Thank you.
See it is
Exactly,
because to me, without okay, my bad. Put a dollar amount on a date that can come without sex. To me, I feel like that limit is $300 and less. If I spend less than $300 on you,
that's a personal preference.
I'm not really.
If you got Riz, you got Riz.
No.
If you got it, if it's in you, it's in you.
If I spend
I took a girl
$300
to
on
Wendy's
you,
and I had it before, so that don't even matter. If she wanted, she wanted.
No. You can get it off Wendy's. I'm just saying that if I go and spend, $180 on a date, $250 on a date,
you ain't pressed over it.
Yeah, that's just. I took you out. We ordered 4. You ordered 4 shots. I ordered 4 shots. It was 80 for yours, 80 for mine. You got food. I got food. Now we at the 200 mark. That's cool. That's regular.
So let me ask you this.
But we talking about. I'm at 860 on our ticket,
baby.
For the evening.
You need to have a budget when you go out, when you even thinking about that.
Come on in with that pussy.
Let me ask you this question.
She gonna say, I didn't tell you to do this.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So if that's how you feel and those are the circumstances, why not just be upfront and be like, baby,
no.
How did that happen?
I don't even know how. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Y'all might think I'm lame. I ain't never had to pay for
keep it all
it.
the way
I don't even
raw.
know how to start that conversation.
I'm gonna keep it all the way raw. I'm gonna give you an example of something that I experienced. So I had, a nigga approach me in the club, not the club that I work at now, but and he told me like, I think you're extremely attractive. Like, how much? Niggas do that.
We get asked
for sure. Niggas do that. So if that's how you feel, that should be your intro.
That's not the only thing that's not the only thing that I'm looking for in a woman or out of a woman. I'm just stating the fact that
I'm paying for your time. I'm paying for your time though.
No, you don't. It's not that you want it real bad because I would just straight up ask, hey, what is it gonna cost?
No, I said.
By the way, I think that shit lame as hell, but
you say you just want pussy, so what?
You just want some pussy because you blew a bag. Like you
spent a lot of money. Yeah, like once I've done this, come on in. It's like, where's the reward out of that?
Sounds crazy.
No, it's like you give to receive.
Some bitches is cool with.
I gave you the experience. I gave you the date. I gave you the.
Some bitches cool with putting a price on that pussy, and some bitches not. So I mean,
every bitch got a price. First off, every bitch will fuck for free. So every bitch got a price on their pussy.
That's what I'm saying. But with the circumstances that you giving, then that's a little different. That's a little different.
It's not
It's free.
You ain't finna pay nothing. And trust me, I
like
offered a good amount.
What's the most you've been offered?
What?
What's the most have said someone ever offered? If a person came to you and said, I give you $1 million cash right now for 10 minutes, would you turn that down?
Bruh,
real
people are fucking.
If a woman came to me and said that,
I ain't gonna say that.
People fucking for 1,000.
But I'm saying $1 million.
Hey.
I know, but that's the thing. Some people say yes to 1,000 and no to $1 million, which is crazy.
That don't even sound right.
People don't
all that
think.
shit sound crazy if you ask me.
I told you, if a woman came up to me and said, I got $1 million for you cash, if everything checks out, like, because I'm very picky though. I'm sorry, I'm picky.
You should be.
I'm picky.
You shouldn't just stick it in anything.
Yeah, I'm picky. I'm sorry.
And that's the thing. I don't think men realize that just like y'all like picky women, we like picky niggas. We don't want no super accessible nigga. We want a nigga who's stingy with that dick.
Like,
how would you know he's stingy with it though?
Baby, I know. I got a nigga right now. A bitch can't even get next to him. He ain't going.
He punching bitches.
He ain't going.
Probably.
Get off me. Like Kevin Gates didn't used to play that shit.
Probably. You know.
I don't even want a bitch to feel like she can get.
He ain't going for none of that. It's different type of niggas, different type of bitches. You know what work for you.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I never been that bold to be like, how much is it?
In the club, shit's crazy.
Hold on, so you ain't never paid for no pussy?
No, I have not. I don't need to.
You said I what?
Oh shit. You paid for pussy?
It's cool if you did.
I feel like relationships
it's cool if you
pussy
did.
is just
I'm gonna say this. No, listen, I'm gonna say this.
Not you stressed.
No, because listen, I have a fantasy that I would like to go and pay for some pussy in Vegas. My one of my bucket list things is like I want to go to Vegas,
go to
order an
Amsterdam.
escort, or I want to go to the DR,
I've seen
order
a lot
some
of stuff on the
escort.
DR lately.
Like this is just something I want to do for sure. Like this is, you know, I ain't saying whether I've done it or not because I haven't. But yeah, I want to be able to. I just want to see what the experience is like. So that's just
You know
me.
what? It's some niggas that, you know, they might not have time for a relationship, might not want the complications that come with a relationship, but they might just want some pussy
They're
and they
just
gonna put
tricking
that
them at
bread
that
on the
point.
table. That's what I said. Certain people go for certain shit.
Trick or
So,
treat.
I mean, if you do that, I'm not knocking that. Niggas like, shit, that's what you
Yeah,
like.
but I never paid for it. That'd be, imagine you pay a woman $1,000
And the
and
pussy
your
trash.
ass, not even that, your ass last 60 seconds. She done got your ass.
That's how you know it's some
She
good-
just made more money than probably a doctor.
Ooh.
In 60 seconds and listen, if you pay for it, you better be like, it just went for that one moment.
Hey,
Right.
so niggas getting in the pussy and lasting for 60 seconds?
If it's
Nah.
it's all in the head.
Nah, it ain't in no
I
head.
tell you, it's all in
I
the
ain't
head.
never did that in my life.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat. Listen,
I ain't never even did. I ain't never did nothing less than 10 minutes. That's
like,
impossible.
It's in the head. I ain't gonna lie to you. You be
I'm
excited.
dead.
And I watch too much porn for that. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all niggas wild.
I watch too much porn for that. I ain't gonna.
Folks
never.
can cap. I ain't saying be no capping, but listen, fellas
Be no
have had a situation where
My Carfax say otherwise.
He said head, though. He
I'm
even
all
say,
about.
like-
Listen,
Yeah.
I remember
for
the high
head one
school I
time,
went
man.
to. The high school I went to, bro. People like used to really like. We joned a lot, so like. You know, you can't go outside like that. Like you'll never live that down. You'll get bullied. So we just had to make
you
sure.
get bullied for lasting.
Oh yeah, no, like if that was some like if that was a situation where you were like, damn, that nigga ain't last 5 minutes. That shit, well, you probably wouldn't even get no pussy
I
no
was
more.
like, man, it was warm and moist.
Like nah, just like how like if a nigga couldn't get hard or some shit like, and it done probably happen to everybody, but it said that shit happened to you and people find out like, hey boy, you out of there.
I done had
Nigga
a
dick couldn't
nigga
get
that
up.
I was dating, that I was dealing with, and we was dating and like, you know, dealing with each other. And the first time we had sex, he could not get that shit hard.
It was
Yeah,
the
he got-
anxiety.
he got-
He was
could
in his
not
head.
get that shit.
I done
And
been
I
too
thought it
happens.
was me.
It
I thought it was
happens.
me.
know.
That's why I can't
I've
shit
been
on him.
too
It
hype.
happens.
I've been too hyped for some pussy one time, and I couldn't get hard.
So that's what it was.
Yeah, no. Sometimes you be anticipating I'm talking about this bitch. I had really wanted to hit this bitch, and when I got to her crib, I was at her apartment, and I couldn't get right. And I'm over here. I'm like,
So what do you say in those circumstances? What do you say? What do you do?
what you mean? I ain't,
I'm sorry, baby.
I ain't say nothing. We just got there. I knew.
Maybe
in
next
my
time.
head, I knew. I said, man, you either gotta fix this shit tomorrow and go crazy, or you just really you out of there.
No lie.
or-
A nigga, listen,
Or
a
you out of there.
nigga capping if he ain't never went in the bathroom or something and was like, bro,
Man,
what's going on, bro? Like, wake up. Like, I've done
I
it
done
before.
cut
Like,
porn
bro,
on my
what's up?
phone, all type of shit. That shit just wouldn't work. Hey, yeah, that shit just
I
wouldn't
think
work.
sometimes it be God saving you. Cause you could hit somebody and boom, they get pregnant off rip, or you
baby.
might get burnt or something.
Yeah,
That might be what it is.
I feel like men should stop getting mad when women don't want to get them pussy.
I gotta ask y'all one more question though. I ain't gonna lie, and then we're gonna see where we go from there. So I'm gonna give you a scenario, and then I'm gonna ask the question. So let's say, right, all right, I'm dating one of y'all, right, and we fucking around or whatever, and I invite you out to the club, or I invite you out with me, and you bring your homegirl.
Oh, you about to ask
And-
should you pay for her shit? I already
Yeah,
know.
so like,
I knew
no,
that.
because
I already know where this going.
this because a girl has done this to me, and I was extremely hot because this is what happened. So like, they friends would be like, "How you fuck with Vino, man? That nigga cheat. He ain't got down. He don't want to spend no money. You know, we got niggas that buys bottles in sections and shit. And this nigga made me pay for my food and my own hookah. But what I was gonna ask you is like, so with the friend, she want me to pay for her food or pay for her a shot or some shit. But I'm like, I ain't fucking you. So for what? So I was just gonna ask y'all like,
I don't think that you should just show up with a friend. Like if I'm going out with somebody.
no, but I'm saying like just like we're
common
dating.
courtesy.
But what I'm saying
But
is
I'm saying like
communication, though. Like you know, if I'm telling you.
no, but
that's
even
gonna
if
go out,
you
I'm
even if
saying,
you bringing your friends like just your nigga is careless. So like he ain't tripping like.
So you just asked me straight up, should he pay for her or not?
Yeah, no. So what I'm saying is that should men basically should sex? Is it wrong that if I don't want to do nothing if it ain't related with sex? Like if sex is not in return, is it wrong that I don't want to do it?
So,
like if a man don't want to do something because sex is not involved,
I feel you.
It could be with anything. Because say if like
you want him, like I don't want to do nothing with money.
You want him to pay your light bill or some shit, but he like, bitch, I ain't even fucked shit, or I ain't, man, what you gonna come on in with some head or something like? I just feel like am I wrong to have sexual intentions based off shit that you want?
Yes.
You want this? I want some sex. Your phone girl want her food paid for? Tell her come on in with a threesome. Like, what am I paying? I gotta pay for. I'm paying for your party.
So first of all,
I'm paying for you. I'm dating you, but I gotta take care of her food and shit too.
Let me
but
say
she ain't
this.
coming in. But she get to go fuck another nigga. No Sirski.
That's irresponsible for
No
us to be in the
Sirski.
house with no money.
y'all remember not too long ago.
No. They got money. Cause one thing about women,
Why are we having this conversation?
they got money. But one thing about it, they probably got more shit. She probably got more money than me. But she want me to pay because women just. Yeah, women just be like,
I'm
gonna let them answer
No. Some girls who bring their friends out, they might not got shit. So,
True.
Like, I'm not even gonna. You can't even like assume that because I know some. People
I'ma just say, if
they'll
I
order the highest shit.
They want
If
free.
we
On
going
the menu, they
outside
know they
and
will
my
put
nigga
their
asked me to
stuff.
come outside and I bring my friend, just because my nigga don't want to pay for my friend's shit, I'm not finna be mad at you, girl. He ain't paying for your shit. Back the cash out.
Pay it. Facts.
That's
I'm
my
not gonna
nigga. If
order
he don't want to
nothing
pay for it, he not gonna pay for
myself.
it.
Just in
Yeah.
case something happens, like that's like me working in nightlife, like because you said going out. So me working in nightlife, like if I don't know for a fact that let's just say like she went out with somebody and she brought me with her, and I don't know for a fact that he's paying for everything.
We're not expecting a
I'ma
nigga
make
to
sure
pay our
whatever,
tabs.
yeah,
We can
whatever
cover
I
our own
order,
tabs.
I can cover.
Yeah.
Now, if it's my girl best friend, like my actual girl best friend, then that's something different.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's something different. I'm not gonna.
you're a different guy than me.
But and that's only that. And the only reason why I say that is if I know
You
money,
sick as hell.
If it's my girl, see that's
If
just
pussy ain't involved,
no,
don't
home girl and best friend, you
listen,
kind of.
I ain't gonna say that, but I am gonna say
ain't
pussy.
gonna say it,
Listen,
come on,
but
you
what I'm saying is that, bro, if you my girl, even if you are my girl, and you got her best friend, which like he was just saying, bro, I look at best friend like the bros.
Right.
I ain't paying for the bros tab.
What?
So
We
I'm not-
ain't paying that tab, but
I'm not-
it might be like
I'm
a
not-
shot on me or something.
No,
like, then
that's,
that's
no,
different.
that's different if I want it. I'm talking about you ordering, but
nah.
you expect me to pay it.
Nah.
I'm not. I don't. You're
That's selfish.
I look at girls.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's
if me and a girl is not sexually active, I look at you like the bros. So if I look at you like the bros,
I'ma treat you like
you're
the
the bros. Like
But-
that means that once I got in my head, we're not fucking. We probably have no intentions of ever fucking. Then that means that you're the bros. You pay your own tabs. You pay your own parking.
Y'all don't go out with y'all homeboys and be like, bro, I got it.
But see, that's what I was gonna say. It's different.
No,
in that
that's
sense, though.
different because
I've done so-
that's different. If my home, we
It's
do
va-
that.
it's a lot of
we
variables
just
to
did
it.
that last night. We might go to the bar. Hey, shit, they round on me. But we just do that because that's what we want to do. But I'm saying like,
It ain't cool to run up a tab if you like
Exactly.
expect
I
somebody
don't
to do
expect
that.
it.
That
That's
ain't
what I'm
I
saying.
agree. I
Don't
agree.
expect
I
it
agree.
because
I agree.
if I look at you like the bro, if I say, oh, they my home girl.
Whether sex is involved or not, I agree because you can't count nobody else's pockets. You can't just want this
Yeah.
nigga to pay for your shit. So I agree.
And I can promise y'all, like, girls talk about that shit before we even pull up to the spot.
Yeah. we
Oh no,
not
I'm not
gonna-
listen,
gonna hold you, like-
man. This girl told me, man, they mad because you don't want to pay for their tab. Is everybody coming in with that everybody come on in with that pussy?
Vino,
And-
you just a freaky ass nigga. That's what it's giving.
No, it's not. It's not freaky. It's just that. What do I get?
giving that.
What am I getting out of paying for your home? Like I'm only fucking you, but I gotta pay for your home.
The same
too.
way he felt disrespected for her to have the audacity to pull that card. She can't be mad at him
For sure.
for
For
pulling
what?
that
Right.
card.
That's all I'm saying is
For sure.
you
I
expect
agree.
me to pay? I expect you coming home with me. Anytime when I'm in the club and I see a chick and she like say I invite some girls in my section. Let's say I was on the gram and I'm like, who coming out? Vibe with me. And 4-5 girls come out. Everybody come out and they like, oh well, shit. Oh, I ordered some food. I ordered some Cajun pasta and 2 hookahs.
I'm not
and then they go like this.
Yeah, we
they
not
go,
handing
they go,
you
they go
nah.
like this with the ticket. They be like, Bino, you gonna pay
We
for
not
it?
doing that.
A
Only
real
let me say
woman
this.
won't do that.
Only broke bitches
not
doing
doing
Cause
that.
I invited you,
But-
so of
but-
course
but
it's
only broke
covered.
bitches
But the
doing that.
food
No,
I
no,
got
no.
a lot
I
of
know some-
homeboys.
I know
A
some-
lot of homeboys who talk
That's
about girls
cap.
like that. I'm not doing it.
Only broke
Even-
bitches doing that.
I'm gonna tell y'all
I'm not
off
doing
camera,
that.
but I know some rich girls, some girls that got more money than all of us who do the exact same.
Oh,
bet you
wow.
they credit ain't high as mine.
No, yeah, you crazy. Vino, you gonna pay for my parking? You gonna valet my parking?
Wait, did
And I'm
you
like-
did you
and
ask
I-
them
and
to
I-
come
and I-
out? Did you
If
ask
I
them to
come
come out? If you ask them to come out, that's
I don't
different,
know.
Vino.
I don't know.
That's
No, I
different.
got-
That's like a date then.
It's
If I
different.
No,
invite
because- hold on,
if I invite a girl out on a
Even the
date,
sis,
I'ma pay for it.
even the
I ain't
sis,
gonna
you
lie.
say, "Hey sis, I'm
Even-
sorry, pull
I'm
up on
about
me
to say,
tonight."
some of my
When she
homeboys,
get
like,
outside
they
and
call
she
me
wants, she
like,
ask
hey,
you if you
what's
paying for the
going on? Like,
parking.
pull up, you
You
know?
pay for the parking.
Yeah.
She order food.
Because
Okay.
I took them, I told them they could be at
Yeah,
the house
no, I
right
can
now,
see-
sitting down
look.
doing that. I'm making them spend money that they didn't even
Right.
think about spending.
There you
That's
go.
the realest
Whether
shit
they
that
got
I
it
can
or
do
not.
at least.
No, because
Yeah.
that would sound
Whether
like
they
I
got it
gotta
or
pay
not.
for everybody
So-
I invited to come out. No, I told you if I tell if
But
I
you
tell
said
y'all-
only about
hold
4
on.
or 5
Okay,
for me.
if I say, hey shit, everybody pull up, let's go to the bowling alley. Everybody pull up to the bowling alley. That don't mean that I'm paying for your bowling, his bowling. What the fuck?
It depends. It just depends.
No,
it
no,
just
sir.
depends.
We ain't saying that.
No,
Yeah.
right?
It
No,
just depends
no.
on the
It depends.
circumstances.
It's different if I personally say, I want you to come out with me.
Yeah.
With me means
That's what we're saying.
yeah,
So
yeah.
just
No,
say
if it's
that.
like that, then
We
yeah.
we weren't saying you making an
It's on
Instagram
you.
post about me that
Like,
said main event.
Yeah,
Nah,
like
that's different.
It is
because
all
I'm like,
you.
nah,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I'm not paying for it unless the pussy's involved. I'm not. Now I don't know what a lot. That's why I said going back to earlier when I said you African niggas is fucking it up because. And I hate to bring that back up, but
Probably going
you
for
niggas
it.
is
They
doing
gonna
that
pay for
shit.
everything. I ain't
They
gonna
paying for
Yeah,
everything. You ain't paying the
listen,
park. You ain't
they
paying for no food.
they
You ain't
paying
paying
for
for no
everything.
hookah.
The drink.
You ain't
get-
paying for
all
nothing.
that.
And the worst part about all of it, they ain't getting no pussy after that.
And half of the time they ain't expecting shit. They
And
just
you know-
doing it.
And guess what? They name
But
just.
you can't. But you
And
can't.
that
like,
is
they name
and
just
that
went
is
up.
fucking it up for us niggas, us regular niggas who want the pussy at the end. Cause now when I want the pussy at the end, now I want the pussy at the end. You like, I ain't gonna say no nigga's name, but you got them be like, oh, such and such, he gonna pay for all this shit and not ask me for no pussy. So why would I come forward with you? And
I
I'm
don't
like,
think you can
Okay,
compare that
so-
though. You can't compare American men to African men because the way they're raised
They
up,
where they
like,
grow, they pay for everything
they're
anyway.
used to that. They're used to taking care of women. Like they're gonna
Yeah.
take care of everything. That's just the way that they do things. So you can't really compare that. Like,
I feel you.
but I get what you're saying though.
Yeah,
I do.
but
Touchy subject.
Very touching.
but yeah, hey man, look, this definitely was a funny ass episode right here though.
So,
We need to do a nightlife episode.
Yeah,
a
no,
nightlife segment.
I was
Yeah,
really
that's
thinking.
real.
I definitely was thinking I want to do that because I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do an all girls episode. I want to do a girls talk, and then I want to do a guys talk, so I can goddamn decipher and
Best of
see
both
like.
But what you talking?
Yeah.
You ready for our girls? Talk?
I want. Are they ready for me? Is the question because I don't agree with none of that
I don't
shit. That
think they
bullshit they
ready
be
for you.
saying.
I might need to be with you because I don't want you to get jumped.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
think
yeah.
they're ready
Like,
for you.
I don't
Hey,
think they're ready. They're
nah.
not ready.
but
Because
Yeah.
my boy got a different perspective.
nah, for real.
Wait,
Because
yeah.
if that pussy ain't involved,
I'm
no
dead.
sirski. That boy Young Thug say
No sirski.
No sirski. But yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming out, man. Go ahead, tell them folks who you are. Tell them your IG one more time, bro. Before we get up out of here.
Y'all go first.
Oh,
It's Asia Chalk Doll on Instagram. Follow me, CHOCDAWL.
Lex, your fave Lex.
Oh, okay. Malik, the real Malik Hall on Instagram. Something simple.
all right, man. Hey, once again though, yeah, I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight.
Can we end it with a shot?
Yeah, last shot, man.
Thank you for having me.
Right. Yeah, go ahead.
Episode 2 is in the
He
books.
been
My
over
boy
there
finna take a shot.
babysitting.
Right.
This cup being empty every single time.
Damn.
I don't babysit. My man raised no hoe.
I know that's right.
Yeah, she had to. If you ain't expecting no pussy out there, goddamn, she had to. Boy, you tripped out.
Please. Cheers.
Episode 2, we in the books.
It's a wrap.
We out.